welcome to another pen video from me, Penultimate Dave. So I have here another flashback review video, and this is of a Cypress, or as it used to be known, Mr. Cypress pen. And this is an ebonite base pen, and it's called the Cypress, or Mr. Cypress Eggshell 05A. And I know what you're going to ask, why A? And the reason being is that the artisan who made this pen, or made multiples of this pen for Cypress at the time, did a slight difference in pattern. And there was a regular 5 and a 5A, and I think there might have been a 5B or 5C as well. But I picked up the 5A, and that's this one here. So as you can see, it is a very, very busy crushed duck's eggs here. It's not a lot of artisans will use crushed quail's eggs because the pieces can become a lot more finer and just make the pen look better. But these are crushed duck's eggs. It is a flat top pen that you can see there, but you do have the eggs there on the cap finial and also on the opposite side on the blind cap finial as well. And then it's interdispersed with these strips of abalone shell or Rawdon here. And you can see as I turn this pen, it really is quite beautiful. And this was, I think, the third Cypress pen that I purchased. And oh boy, I have purchased quite a few more since then. And yes, it has become a little bit of a problem. But I do like Urushi, I do like Makie, and I do like Rawdon pens. And I definitely like eggshell pens as well as Rawdon abalone shell pens. So this really spoke to me when I bought it. It was the third eggshell and abalone shell pen that I bought. I bought originally the 06, and I think I then bought the 01 and this one at the same time, which was the 05A. Now, if I unscrew the cap here, you'll notice it has a number 6 size Cypress nib, and this is a 14 count nib, and it is a medium nib there. You can see it's got a very, very sparkly section on that pen. I do like this, and I wish Cypress would do a lot more of their pens with that kind of sparkly section. I honestly think it's probably pretty easy to do. You just need an ebonite section that's been turned. You just need to sprinkle some sparkle onto it, and then just probably have some glue on it to have it stick, and then Urushi lacquer. Or it may even just be that they Urushi lacquer it first, my head and out aloud, and then probably once that's dry, do another coat of Urushi lacquer over the top. Urushi lacquer is typically, in a lot of cases, a clear coat, but you can get varying colours like Akatamanori, which is a red. If I unscrew the body here, you'll see it comes with a cartridge converter, and that is empty, so I'm going to refill this. But for me, this is a beautiful pen. I like this a lot. I do. I have written with this a lot. I've written with a lot of my Cypress pens a lot. But this one does speak to me. Now, you can see in the size of my hand that is a decent size. I can't post the cap there, but I don't feel the need to be having to post that cap. It is a decent size for sure here. So for me, that is a really, really good size. But I just love the beauty of this pen. It really is stunning. I did wonder, should I wondered this a few times, should I pick up the other versions of this? But they were just only very slight version differences where these Rawdon strips meet here on the cap. I think one was below the cap join. So it basically looked like the same pen. It was just the Rawdon strips were moved either up or down the pen a little bit more. So not enough really to constitute buying the other versions of the pen, but I have thought about it several times. So I think with that, let's do a comparison with other pens. So from left to right, we have a Pelikan M1000 Raden Sunlight. We have a Tweeko Seishu Dragon in red. We have a Tweeko Seishu Dragon in green. We have a Cypress Eggshell 06. We have a Cypress Eggshell 05A. We have a Cypress Eggshell 01. We have a Montegrappa Bartolomeo Ferracina in shiny circles. We have a Montegrappa Game of Thrones Winter is Here Night King. We have a Montegrappa Extra 1930 Shiny Lines Dove. And we have a Montblanc Writer's Edition Jane Austen. So I think with that, let's now do a writing sample. So this is the Cypress. And it is the Eggshell. And it's a 05A. Now it is a medium, and it's a 14 karat gold nib. Now this nib is a little bit more bouncy, like you can really get some differences there in line variation. The ink in here today is KWZ Grass Green, which I have for the most part inked this pen up with this ink. In terms of line variation, you're definitely getting a Western medium. I want to say without any pressure whatsoever, almost towards a Western fine. But then if I push that a little bit harder, you can certainly get more towards a broad nib. This, like I said, is a bouncy nib. Not as bouncy as other nibs I've seen, though. If I continue these vertical lines, there's no hard starts or skips there, which signals to me that this is a well-tuned nib. And in terms of ink wetness, let's take a look. So this is a wet nib. It's not what I would though class as a fire hose nib, but it's still pretty wet. So what do I like, what do I not like about the pen? Well, if I can try and stop it from rolling, I'm going to just put a little bit there just to stop it from rolling. What do I like, what do I not like about the pen? Well, I liked it enough to buy the pen in the first place, and several years on, I still have this pen in my collection. So I think that speaks volumes as to why I like the pen. I do like the Cypress pens a lot. I bought a lot more as well, which I think that also speaks volumes to why it's still in my collection. They are really, really good pens. They're a really, I want to say, affordable price. Affordable means something different to each and every person. If you compared it to, say, a Tatcha Miyabi Winter's Breath or a Tatcha Miyabi Empress Winter's Breath, then it definitely is affordable. It's, I want to say, about half, if not maybe a third of the price of a Tatcha. So I think from that perspective, yes, it's affordable. But I do know that obviously affordable for different people is something entirely different. But for me, I think it's a good value compared to a Tatcha Raden Mackie pen. So for me, I'm glad that I added this to my collection, and I'm glad that I still have it in my collection a couple of years on, and that I am still writing with it. So there you have it. That's my flashback review of the Cypress Eggshell 05A in a medium 14 karat gold nib. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next pen video. Bye bye.